God reminded me of this passage in Mark, and this is in Mark 15 verse 23, and the context of this is it's when Jesus was being hung on the cross, and as he was hanging on the cross, it says they tried to give him wine mixed with myrrh, but he did not take it. And so I did some research. I'm like, why didn't he take it? Why wouldn't he have wanted this drink that they were giving him? And it's because back in those days, wine is known as a sedative, and then the myrrh that they would mix with drinks was used as a painkiller, like a medicinal painkiller. And so what they were basically trying to give him was a sedative. It was a painkiller. And because Jesus wanted to face the cross fully, he didn't want it to be numbed. He wanted to fully endure the suffering and drink the cup, quote unquote, that the Father had given him. He wanted to fully partake in the suffering that he was supposed to go through, because it was because of that suffering that, people were going to be delivered from sin. And so I thought that was so interesting. And it just reminds me that there's so much purpose in your pain, and it's so easy to use things like weed, alcohol. I had a period way back in the day when I was much younger when I was addicted to painkillers. All of that stuff, even if it's something like pornography or even social media, all of these things just numb us from pain that we're feeling, but we were meant to endure suffering. If Jesus on the cross could face suffering the way that he did, then we can face suffering in our much, much smaller problems. And when we face that suffering, we bring it to God. And it says in James 1 verse 2-4, consider it pure joy when you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. When we go through pain and suffering and we bring it to God, he might keep us in that pain for a time, but it's so we will become mature and complete. And yeah, I just think that's so beautiful.